Hello YouTube, this is the mechanic, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to become an AMT, AME or AMM, all these denominations which indicate the same thing. But before getting inside the video, I want to take 1 minute to say thank you for all the return or feedback that I got from you. Very thank you for all these things. Don't forget to put any question in the comment section below. I will take pleasure to respond to it. And if I have to make a full video to explain to you or to respond to your question, I will do it. So let's go. The entrance level for a maintenance school is the high school degree or grade 12 or higher, of course. And most of the time the school will ask you to have good grades in maths, physics. I'm not saying that for just prohibited or say no to linguistic background. I'm not saying that, but I don't know every rules from every school. It's very interesting and very good for you if you have a scientific background, a very strong scientific background, for you to be able to understand easily some notion in the aviation industry. For the language, a background in English is a must. You need to be able to read, write, speak, and understand correctly English. English is just the main language of the aviation industry. All the manuals, other documents that you are using are all in English. Okay, so it's a must to have a strong background in English. But sir, I have a question. Airbus is a French manufacturer, so it's fine. I can do it in French. Yeah. Go learn your English. Lazy. So in this video, we are not going to talk about school fees because it may be different from one school to another, okay? And for example, what I paid here 2 years ago is not going to be the same thing if you come at this time, or I don't know at what time you're going to watch this video. So it can be different from 1 year to the next. First, you look for the school that you want to attend and you see how much they want you to pay to have this program of aircraft maintenance technician. But another question, which school am I supposed to choose? You again? But I have to recognize that this is a very good question. First, you need to choose an FAA or EASA approved school. FAA or EASA are the two big civil aviation authority in the world. So they are the one who is going to implement rules that the civil aviation have to follow. So your school is supposed to be approved by those two authorities. I didn't say that they are the only authority in the world. We have more than this, but these are the very big influential civil aviation authority. The FAA for the American side and the EASA for the European side. The AMT formation is generally 23 months. You need to pass a series of exams to confirm your level of knowledge. We have theoretical exam and practical exam. The whole course of AMT is generally scheduled into 4 parts. The general courses, the airframe course, the avionics course, and the power plant course. The general courses is all about mathematics, physics, aerodynamics, industrial drawing, and it gives you all the basic knowledge for the aviation industry. This part is all about the structure of the aircraft and all the other system that is working around this structure of the aircraft. For the example, I'm going to give you the landing gears, the oxygen system, the pressurization system, the hydraulic system, the pneumatic system, and a lot of systems that's working around the structure of the aircraft. In this third part, it's all about the electrical and the electronical equipment in the aircraft. Talking about the avionics system, we have systems like the communication system, the navigation system, the lighting, and a lot of other systems. This fourth part is all about the core engine and accessories responsible of propulsing the aircraft in the air. We generally talk about engine when we talk about power plants. And nowadays aircraft are powered by gas turbine engine. We can come across some weird words like gas turbine engine, like navigation system, like communication system, and other systems that I listed before. But don't worry, we are going to talk about it in the meantime. Here, I want you to be careful. Each module has its own exam, and we have 4 parts. The 4 parts also have their own sub-final exam. After these 4 sub-final exam, we have 3 school final. The airframe school final exam, the avionics school final exam, power plant and GC combined school final exam. And the passing mark in the aviation is 70%. But we have some regulation course like human factor, FAA or EASA, where the passing mark can go up to 75%. After all this, you will have your transcript and your basic diploma. Now having these two, you can be called now an AMT. You can go home. Hey, you're still here. Go home. When you go out, you go back home. I'm kidding. You are going to be called an unlicensed AMT. You remember the first 2 civil aviation authorities that we talked about earlier in the video? Now let me present you their father, ICAO. ICAO is the International Civil Aviation Organization which makes the general rules in the world, and all other civil aviation authorities have to comply to these rules. Now we finish our basic school. It's time now to have our license. We are going to the national civil aviation of our country or the country where we did the school. When you reach there, the same 3 exams are going to be applied to us: airframe, avionics, and power plants. When you succeed to these 3 exams, you're going to be issued the basic AMT license. This basic AMT license will have an endorsement. The endorsement is just the aircraft on which you are certified to work on. In my cases, the 737 NG and the 737 MAX. The system class. The system class is just the theoretical part to have your endorsement at the back of your license. And this system class is a course on the aircraft in which you are going to have the endorsement. So let's say we have as many as system class that we have of aircraft in the world: Airbus A320, A350, A380, A340, Boeing 737, Boeing 747, Boeing 767, Boeing 777, Boeing Dreamliner, and as many as aircraft. You name them. The OGT. The OGT is the practical part of your endorsement. There, you are going to work on live aircraft and fill what we call the logbook. The logbook is just a personal document inside which you are going to fill every and single task that you did on an aircraft. This document plus a transcript of the system class, you are going to go back to the National Civil Aviation and pass an exam to make you a certified AMT. All these steps will allow you to become a full AMT. And of course, the experience by working will give you additional knowledge in this field. This video was very long, and if you stayed till this moment, I want you to put in the section below full AMT. In the future, we are going to talk about pros, but also cons of being an AMT. All I have to tell you now is see you next time for the next one. You are the best.